Hi, my name is Zach. I'm your pastor, Reverend Dale Brown's son. I'm the better looking Brown. I hope that you're well. I'm Avery's dad as well, and I want to share with you a brief story and devotion to go with it. A few weeks ago, while sitting in the living room with my wife, Allison, we were watching Avery wander around. Let me just say, as a parent, I have found that I do not need television to be entertained. And so Avery would wander around and we would watch him, and at one point he picked up a TV remote, put it to his ear, and stared intently as if waiting for someone to talk. And then he started talking to it, like the kind of like the teacher in Charlie Brown, but higher pitched. Like wow 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 wow. And it made us laugh that here's this small child who probably at the time was 14, 15 months old, was talking into a remote, imitating the way we spoke into our cell phones. And it made me really think about what are the ways and actions we are taking as people of God when we are out in the world. John Wesley used a word to describe behaviors that we use differently today. So Wesley would say the word tempers. Now, for us in today's culture and time, tempers is a word that is connotated with the idea of being angry or mean or having a quick temper, someone who is quickly angry. And so in Wesley's time, though, tempers was the attitudes, the ways that you behaved on a daily basis. And so Wesley wanted us, and that those at that time who were Christians, to behave in the ways, in the tempers of Jesus Christ. Now, what did that mean? It meant that Wesley wanted us to get to the point where our tempers, our behaviors were so naturally those of Jesus that it didn't matter what came our way, but we were able to remain in the attitude and actions and character of God. And so when you go out on a daily basis from your house to where people are, and even in your house where maybe no one is there except God and you. Maybe you have a family, whatnot. But when you are around and living, what are you doing? How are you behaving and acting? Are you someone that if you had a small child that you would want them to imitate you? Because when we're around people, even more so, they look at Christians, and people have different notions or ideas of what being Christian is because of the way they behave. And so are we people who are worth looking at and saying, the way they behave and carry themselves is different than the ways of others? And then when we have that relationship, that door is open to say, I am this way because of X, because of Jesus. And so, like Avery picking up that remote and imitating a cell phone call, if my son were to see me, that is something that I'm curious about every day. Am I worth Avery imitating me? Am I acting in ways that I want him to act for the rest of his life so that he knows and learns how to be a person and also a person of God?